Alright, what up Fantastics, my name is Alex and I make authentic, fun and useful videos about Finland, and welcome to this 7th Spoken Finnish Verbs live stream. Welcome, and if you're first time watching this video on this channel, make sure hit the subscribe button because I make awesome Finnish related content that you will enjoy in the future, so if do that. And I'm just checking out again that everything's working. Jen Cave, Moro Moro. Okay, we have first people joining. Let me know in the chat box where are you watching this video, and also if you're watching the replay, you can also leave it in the comments section there. And yes, as I said, there's 7 verbs which are quite straightforward, nothing too difficult. So I think this is useful for all level of learners, and I try to keep again things as easy as possible for you guys, so you will don't get discouraged or stumble on with the grammar, because the grammar is unfortunately quite tricky in Finnish, but I'll try my best to keep things as easy and as straightforward as possible. Okay, just checking that there's people joining this live stream as usual. Well, I have everything here open on the side. So, okay, we have Bebina also watching from San Diego, California, US. Okay, US is strongly participating for this one, at least. Yeah, I usually do these videos a little bit early in the afternoon, but I'm trying out the different times to see which time works the best. Okay, I guess we can start. Let me keep the chat open there. Alright, so the first spoken Finnish verb is treenata. Treenata, and this means to work out or to exercise. And as you can see, this again comes from English, from the word to train, obviously. So it's quite easy to guess, probably. And this works just like in English. How you would think? Let me throw you a few examples. So, for example, mä treenaan tänään mun selkää. I train my back today. So this is, for example, if you're at the gym. So there's someone who is doing like workout, and today he has like a back, or he or she has like a back day. So he or she is training their back. So mä treenaan tänään mun selkää. Right. Let's take another one. Mun pitäisi treenata enemmän. I should train more. And this pitäisi is like should, and this I letter in the brackets is it means it's the spoken variation. So in natural standard Finnish we would say pitäisi, but in spoken Finnish we pretty much always drop the eyes, we say pitäisi. And I should train more. Mun pitäisi treenata enemmän. And treenata is more like, you know, physical training, like, you know, gym or football or basketball. And I wouldn't, well, I guess you could also say this for, let's say, for Finnish, like language learning, you have to practice your language, but this works pretty much better in physical stuff. Okay, let's see what I have next. And then we have also a noun. This is a really good noun, by the way, treenit. Treenit. This means exercise or workout as a noun. And this is all actually in plural. For some reason we always use this as a plural. Like in English you would just say exercise or a workout, it's like singular, but in Finnish it's always in plural. For example, mulla on viikonloppuna treenit. I think there should be I have a training during the weekend or over the weekend. And for example, futistreenit means like football training. Futis is a really good spoken variation word for football. And as you can see, it comes from football, futis. And I actually forgot to write the standard word here, but that's, if you know futis, this is good. And object is usually impartative. For example, we have here in the first exercise or first sentence, mä treenaan tänään mun selkää. Selkää. And the basic word for back is selkä. But because the back is the object of the action, it's selkää. And this object thing is really difficult, or, well, not difficult, but a little bit complex kind of structure in Finnish. I'm not going to explain here why I said usually, but if you just use partitive with this, you'll you don't end up in the situation where you don't understand or you won't be understood. So you don't have to worry about this. By the way, I have the chat box here open. I'll take the questions after these words. So, but I'll keep an eye on it during the stuff. Okay, that was word number 1. That's a pretty good one. And actually, this comes from. Okay, well, never mind. Forget the Swedish one. That's nothing. Okay, then the second word. This is really good one. Venata. Venata, and this means to wait. And this is really casual. And if you can use this word, I think Finnish people think that wow, you are pretty dedicated learner because you know this kind of stuff. So this is good. All right, and for example, mä venaan sua ulkona. Mä venaan sua ulkona. I wait or I am waiting you outside. Mä venaan sua ulkona. Okay. So ulkona is outside, sua is you in partitive form, and venaan is I wait. Good. Or me venataan teitä keskustassa. Me venataan teitä keskustassa. We wait or we are waiting you at the city center. Okay. And what did I have here? Okay, so object is always in partitive in this one. This is easier. So for example, you would be in standard or like the basic form in spoken Finnish is sä, but because sä is the object of the waiting or the action, so we put it to sua. Sä becomes sua, and in the second example, te becomes teitä. We are waiting you. And this is really good verb. This means just wait. And just a quick note why this is not venaamme. That would be correct in standard Finnish, but in spoken Finnish we have this passive form. Like for some reason we always use this passive form. And it's if you say this and you sound really Finnish, and if you listen to Finnish everyday speak, we always use the passive form when we talk about we. I don't know why, because we Finns are just a bunch of weird people. Yeah, but if you want to learn more about this stuff, you can check out my free Finnish basic of spoken Finnish course in the description. In that course I've been explaining this about more. And this actually comes from Swedish, vänta. Vänta. I'm not quite sure, but I'm pretty sure it's come from this word, and vänta means in Swedish to wait. Alright. Okay, no questions so far, but that's okay. If you have any, you can write the questions anytime in the chat box, because I think I'll scroll it after I go through this one. Okay, that was number 2. And number 3 is revetä. Revetä. And again, you have to roll the R like revetä. And this means, actually in standard meaning is to rip. Like for example, my t-shirt ripped. Like something got ripped. But in spoken Finnish, this means to crack up. Like someone tells like a really funny story or joke, and you crack up, you're rolling on the floor laughing, you're laughing like no tomorrow. Then you can use this word. Especially in spoken Finnish. Let's have a few examples. Lasse repesi kissavideolle. Lasse cracked up at the cat video. So Lasse is a Finnish guy's name. Repesi is cracked up in past tense. And kissa is cat, and video is video, and videolle. And here's a conjugation. I'll talk about more this in a sec. And that's how it works. Another one. Mä repeän aina sun vitseille. Mä repeän aina sun vitseille. I always crack up at your jokes. So mä is I. Repeän is like I crack. Aina is always. That's a good word, by the way. Sun is your in spoken Finnish. And vitseille is actually a plural. Is it illative form? Okay, I'll tell you in a sec how it works. Okay, allative, yeah, okay. So in Finnish there are some words which always use a certain case. Like for example, in English we have, let's say, to laugh at something or look after something. Like, and in Finnish we have kind of the same stuff, but we just take care of that with cases. And for example, here we had kissavideo becomes kissavideolle, and this verb just uses this one. There's no real logical way how you could figure it figure this out by yourself. You just have to learn it, and unfortunately that's just the case. But in English it's the same. Like if you are just learning English and you learn the word laugh, how can you know which preposition you will be using? There's no way unless you learn it. But once you learn it properly, then you can do it by heart. So, and if it this revetä verb, when you're using the kind of the laughing meaning, it's this allative case. And vitsit is actually jokes, like a plural, but in allative case it becomes vitseille. Okay, good stuff. Okay, that was that one. All right, good stuff. We're doing. Well, I think we're halfway there. This next one is Fillaroida. Fillaroida, and this means to ride a bicycle. This might be a little bit more rare. I'm not sure how often people use this, but I think I use this sometimes. And this means just to ride a bicycle. Mä fillaroin koululle joka päivä. Mä fillaroin koululle joka päivä. I ride a bicycle to school every day. So fillaroin is I ride a bicycle. Koululle is to school. And joka päivä is a good word, by the way. It means every day, joka päivä. Alright. Chat seems to be running okay. Alright. Another one. Fillaroidaanko rannalle? Fillaroidaanko rannalle? Let's ride a bicycle to the beach. Or like should we go? Like this could also mean like let's go to the beach by bicycle. I think that would also make a lot of sense in English. And this here we have again this fillaroidaan is actually the passive form, and then this is the question, but this actually means let's ride a bicycle, and rannalle is to the beach. Okay, and actually the standard word for to ride a bicycle is pyöräillä. Pyöräillä, and pyörä, like this pyörä, is actually bicycle in standard Finnish, but in spoken Finnish you can say fillari, fillari, and that's where the verb also derives from, fillaroida. Okay, but if you use pyöräillä, that's also fine, but this is more like I think this fillaroida might even be like Helsinki dialect, maybe, but I think I also use it sometimes. Okay, just let me know if I'm speaking too fast or there's something, if I'm speaking too close to the microphone or something, I'll fix it. And this next one is good one. Moikata. Moikata, and this means to say hi. And you probably know already that moi means hey or like hi. And this is just kind of like a verb made out of that word. So this means to say hello. For example, moikkasin Petteriä baarissa. I said hi to Petteri in a bar or at the bar, maybe could be also okay. Like I'm also a little bit, I'm bad with the English prepositions as well, but I think you can still understand where I'm going. Okay. Et moikannu mua tänään koulussa. Et moikannu mua tänään koulussa. You didn't say hi to me at the school today. Okay, actually I'm missing today here, but tänään. So et is actually the negative verb. We always use this et when we create the negative verb. Moikannut with the T is the standard form, like you didn't say hello. But in spoken Finnish we always drop this T out, so we say et moikannu. Et moikannu. Alright, mua is me in partitive. We had that before in this lection. In this video. Tänään is today, which I forgot here, and koulussa is at the school or at school. And this always uses partitive. This is easy. So everything, because you are saying hello to someone. There's like a direct object, and that is always in partitive. For example, we had Petteri becomes Petteriä, Petteriä. So we add this ä in this case. And mä becomes mua, mua. And this is spoken Finnish again. All right. Oh, okay, that's good. I think we are doing quite okay. Okay, this next one is funny one. Deittailla. Deittailla, and this means again to date, and as you can to date someone, you know, in like you're having dates and stuff. And this again comes pretty much like from English, as you can probably tell. And let's take a few examples. Deittailetko ketään tällä hetkellä? Are you dating anyone at the moment? Are you dating anyone at the moment? So deittailetko is like a question. We have the ko here, and deittailet is the you form. Are you date? Are you dating? Ketään is anyone. Anyone. And tällä hetkellä is good word, by the way. It means at the moment. At the moment or currently. Would make also a lot of sense here. Nice. Let's take another one. Deittaileeko Antero Lauraa? Deittaileeko Antero Lauraa? Is Antero dating Laura? Okay. So that's another question. Actually, we made two questions here. And the object is again impartative. And this is actually a little bit tricky one, but kuka is who. And then if we make this like a partitive, it becomes ketään. Ketään. Actually, I'm not 100% sure if this is the way, but anyway, in this case, anyone is ketään in this one. And Laura becomes Laura, because Laura is the object of the dating done by Antero here. So we put Laura in partitive as well. Alright, and I think this is the last one. Yeah, tekstata, to text. And this is really useful because let's say if you have a Finnish friend, and in Finland we all of course use a lot of WhatsApp and Messenger and stuff, and that's where we are texting to each other. So this is what you can use. Mä tekstaan sulle illalla. Mä tekstaan sulle illalla. I will text you in the evening. I will text you in the evening. So mä tekstaan, I'll text or I text. Sulle is you, and this is again allative case. I'll show you it in a sec. And illalla, illalla is in the evening. That's good. That's good. Next one. Tekstaa mulle yksityiskohdat myöhemmin. Tekstaa mulle yksityiskohdat myöhemmin. Text me the details later. And actually this teksta is the imperative form of this verb tekstata. Like in English, the imperative form is the same as the infinitive, like eat, do it, drink it, you know, that's imperative. You're telling someone to do something, and in Finnish imperative is not strong. It's like not so strong. So you can easily use the imperatives with your friends, your family, but like for example at work you maybe want to be a little bit more polite, but in general the imperative is not so strong at all. Like if you for example compare to Japanese, it's like completely different level. The imperative is like really strong and comes off really rough, but not in Finnish. And in this case is allative, like I'll text you in the evening. So sä becomes sulle, as you can see here. And in the second example, mä becomes mulle. So this is the allative case. And again, this is just the verb where we just have to know that, okay, this is how in this verb allative case is used, like I'll text you or you text me. Like this is of course difficult because in English this doesn't work this way, but we just have to learn this. But that's why I'm creating this video, so I can help you out with these verbs. Let's see. Okay, that was actually the last one. Okay, now let's take any questions if you have regarding this. Let's see, we have Saekka, moro moro, ilta ilta. I'm moving to my Finnish girlfriend. Thank you for the lessons. Well, that's great. Oskar sanoo moi. I feel spoken Finnish are totally different from standard Finnish. It is. There are some few fundamental differences. I've actually made quite a few videos about this. Plus I struggle with the R sound. Yeah, like in Finnish you have to kind of roll the R's like revetä, revetä. That's kind of funny. Tekstata looks like the word Norwegian word text, just with some letters added to the end. Yeah, actually that's quite close. Let's see, let me have a look at it. Okay, we have actually 18 people here, that's good. Okay, now's your chance. If was there anything too difficult in this one? If so, please give me a comment and I'll reply to you. But these were the 7 ones I want to teach you in this one, so we can actually code. Let's do like a quick recap. So we had first treenata, to work out, to exercise. Venata, to wait, that's actually a good one. You sound really Finnish if you can use that one. Revetä, to crack up, and actually to rip is the standard one, but in spoken Finnish if you say revetä, that can also mean to crack up. Fillaroida, to ride a bicycle. Moikata, to say hello, you know, or to greet, maybe that's also a little bit more accurate. Deittailla, to date someone. And tekstata, to text. Okay, actually now I already put that out, so okay. I think I had a few comments here. Mikä ero on sammonen ja tämmönen välillä, koska aina suomalaiset puhuvat? Semmonen ja tämmönen. Oh, that's how would I explain that? Sellainen, tällainen. Sellainen is maybe I can actually write it here. Let's see, because you should be able to see this. Let's take a new slide for some extra notes. Okay, let me just remove this. Oh wow, how do I even know this myself? Sellainen, or actually sellainen. Let me put this because that's in spoken Finnish. This you are like describing something that is not present. It's kind of like, it means like that kind of something. I'm just coming up with the explanation like from like this. I'm not quite sure. And what was the question? Tämmönen. This is really spoken Finnish, by the way. This means like this kind of. Okay, let me take an example, quick example here. Sellainen. Okay, sellainen auto mun. Okay, let's say mun pitäisi hankkia sellainen auto. I should get that kind of car, and the car is not present in that moment. And tämmönen means like this kind of. It's like in front of you. Like if I take the same example, mun pitäisi hankkia tämmöinen auto. I should. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. Should get this kind of car. Okay, so the car is like over there. That's a really good question. Yeah, like Saika is helping out here, distant from the speaker, near the speaker. Yeah, tämmönen, tällainen. Yeah, that's actually true. Tällainen is standard, but tämmönen we say in spoken Finnish. After 2 years living in Finland, I still can't understand Finnish is really difficult. Well, it is, but if you have a correct strategy and you spend as much time using the language, you can get good fast. Because I know, well, of course people are different, but there are unfortunately some people like are spending time with ways that are not so effective. Like for example, when I was back in high school, some people were taking German classes where I was also taking, but in 3 years they learned nothing because they didn't really use the language and they just kind of wasted 3 years like down the crapper. Voitko antaa esimerkiksi? Yeah, okay, annoin esimerkkejä myös tässä näin. Alright, All right. Any more questions so far? I think this are people already quieted down for the weekend or getting ready for the next week. This hasn't been so not so many comments in this one, but that's okay. That's okay, not a problem. Are you copying German on the word auto jokes here? If I don't get wrong, autos are car in German too. Yeah, das Auto is German, but in Finnish it's also auto. Auto. That's actually interesting, yeah. I never kind of thought it that way, but it's the same word in both languages. Where can we choose just word with examples, please? It depends what you mean by just. I think you need to give me the Finnish word, because I think there's there's a few ways to say just in Finnish. Okay. Video output low. Oh, is my laptop overheating? Let's see. Or my my computer is getting slow. Enough video to maintain smooth streaming. Okay. Is the quality getting lower for you guys? Alright, let me just get it. I think Hamza means fan or wine. Yeah, probably that's what I had in mind too. There's probably a few ways, but as a native speaker I can't probably think of all of the cases. Vaan. Mulla on vaan yksi auto. Oh my goodness. I have only one car. So this is another, and vaan is actually spoken Finnish, but standard would be vain. But we always say vaan pretty much. Yeah, and what else? There's probably a few. I cannot come with things. Olisiko se vaan tossa sitten? Olisiko vaan? Se on vaan just. But yeah, but like vaan means pretty much like only or just. If we just think it like really simply. But there are probably some other cases, but I have unfortunately I cannot come up with any specific rules right from the bat. Mä oon vaan töissä täällä. Yeah, well that's a good one actually. Let's take that one. Mä oon vaan töissä täällä. This is actually kind of like a good line, one-liner. I'm just working here. Or I'm only working here. Like if someone kind of comes to you and oh, okay, I cannot come up with any concrete, but yeah, this means I'm just working here. I'm just working. I'm not like a huge boss or anything. I'm not like a manager. I'm just working here. Something like this. Not just in English, but just nyt. Okay. Okay, that's now I see. Well, we learned something else on the go, so I guess we didn't go that much wrong. Okay, but just, no just. Okay, then this changes things. Like just, if I say like no just, that's like how would I say? It's like it's kind of like oh my god, not oh my god. It's like someone does something annoying, like no just. Like there we go again. Like no, what's no just? I can't come up with anything. Okay, now I need to close this, but I think we'll be fine. No just. That's like okay. I'll think about it. I cannot get the translation for that. Just niin is like that's right. Just what else? Just niin is good. just nyt is like right now. And oh great. Well, it can be also oh great, but no just. Yeah, if it depends again how you say, like oh great, like no just, like that's like on right on. But if you say no just, it's kind of like noni. Remember, like noni, it's like kind of negative tone, and with this you can kind of say no just. Yeah, so these are the three things here. Okay. Alright, so I think this is what I had today for you guys. If we have, oh, Bilal Parkar is here, one of our patrons. Welcome, Tottala. I'm not sure what that means. So, but yeah, these were all the verbs we had for today, and yeah, so this is always quite a bit interesting. You know, when I'm trying to teach you some of this stuff, I actually, every time I realize something really weird about my language, and I actually kind of realize also how difficult the language is. It's not difficult or impossible, but it is really complex. But I'm not telling you that we should give up. On the contrary, we should just keep on rocking and keep pushing, because the good thing again that we always have to keep in mind is that you don't need grammatically correct language in order to speak Finnish. And that's a really good thing. As long as you just know the pronunciation and some words, you can actually get pretty far. With any language actually. Alright, and if you want to learn more about spoken Finnish, I have actually created a free course on Skillshare. You can access it for free in the link. You get actually 2 months free to Skillshare, which includes my course and thousands of other courses there. If you haven't taken the course yet, you can do it now, but if you already watched it, then that's awesome. And also one thing is that my Patreon page has been launched, and that we have already got a few awesome patrons there, and I'm actually creating an extra video currently for you guys that I'll try to publish next week. And in my Patreon page I've created like a bunch of different perks for you if you want to support my channel. Actually, I could actually show it to you quickly. Let's see. Now that maybe you're not so familiar with Patreon, and this is completely up to you if you want to do this or not. So basically what it means that you can support me with monthly pledges, and you get some extra content as a return, or extra stuff. For example, the first tier is like $2, and you get access to Patreon feed, which is only for patrons. And currently I'm trying to do the early access thing, so you get maybe 1 a day early to watch my videos, and you get also special Patreon role on my Discord. And yeah, so that's the stuff. And number 4 tier is that you will get access to my polls, where I ask you guys which videos we will do next, and you can actually decide what I will do in my future videos. And that's probably every month, or like let's say every 2 weeks. And then we have Inner Circle Fantastics. You get an access to a special video, and currently I'm creating like a video where I'm speaking Finnish, and I put both English and Finnish subtitles, so you can actually get more Finnish like a spoken Finnish practice for you guys. And this is what I'm working at the moment. And then we have Social Fantastics. You get the monthly video chat with me, and there's currently there's only one person, so this person will get like a private video chat with me, which is great. And then there's like a producer. You will become the official producer of this channel. And you can check all the facts on my Patreon page, www.patreon.com/Aleksi himself. You can check it, and you can join or cancel it anytime. And what happened now? Alright, I just think I pressed something. Oh, I think I clicked an edit button. Okay, anyway, this is what we had for today, and all the links are in the description. If you have any questions that I didn't answer here, you can always shoot me a comment there and check out my social media pages as well. I'll be also there on my Discord page as well. I'm also hanging there every day. So thanks for checking out this live video, and I will wish you a really great weekend, and I will see you in Wednesday's video. So moro.